My friends, this is a great time to become a channel member. Every week now I'm posting uncensored videos exclusively for my channel members, along with custom emojis and live streams for members at the Arch-Villain level where you get to talk to me directly. Please consider supporting this channel by clicking the link in the video description and joining us in our fight to save pop culture. And also, check out our Patreon and Subscribe-Star pages for exclusive content you won't find anywhere else, including Harvey Cthulhu's insane podcasts, photos of my vast toy collection, and members at the Legionnaire level receive a signed photo, membership card, and certificate signed by me. You'll find the Patreon link in the video description as well. Thanks for watching, my friends, and now on to the video. Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, broadcasting from my hidden base at the center of the Earth, and I am here today because it appears that at long last, the national nightmare for me and my fellow Whovians is drawing to a close, and they're going to pry Ncuti Gatwa off of the Doctor Who corpse and make him stop grinding on it. Make no mistake about it, folks. Doctor Who is an ex-franchise. It was fatally wounded when the Timeless Children took Doctor Who canon, bent it over a log, and gave it the kind of treatment Ned Beatty got in Deliverance. And ever since that day, Doctor Who has been dying slowly, squealing like a pig, thanks to Ncuti Gatwa and Russell T. Davies, who have subjected this fading franchise to even worse degradations and humiliations in its final days, turning it from a science fiction fantasy franchise into a gay roller disco where a drama queen of color either goes on power-mad rants with occasional torture or hyperactively struts like a pageant winner down a runway, crying and laughing and clutching an imaginary bouquet. Jodie Whittaker was a lousy doctor, but Ncuti Gatwa turned up the cringe to 11. Sashaying his way across time and space, changing clothes every 10 minutes, spinning flamboyantly, and farting rainbows. Well, looks like fans of Ncuti Gatwa will have to get their rainbow fart fix elsewhere, because according to The Sun, Ncuti Gatwa is fired, and the Doctor Who franchise will be going on hiatus for an indefinite period, to which I say, thank the maker.
Yep. I read the article, and they make no bones about it, Doomcock. They're not saying it's looking like he's out, or the likelihood is Ncuti Gatwa is rainbow-colored toast with sprinkles. No. They're saying he's finished. What do you think, dude?
Well, Harvey Cthulhu, my Hollywood agents reported quite a while ago, back on March 9th of 2023, that Disney was very unhappy with the Doctor Who ratings on Disney+. Why are they paying so much money to the BBC for Doctor Who when they can make their own shows that suck in the ratings just as bad? Doctor Who was reportedly even too gay for Disney, and that Disney was not going to fund more Doctor Who after their 2-season commitment ended. Meanwhile, viewers in the UK are continuing to defund the BBC by opting out of paying their television licenses and walking away, which means the BBC can't necessarily afford to piss away the pounds on unpopular LGBTQ propaganda anymore. So, Doomcock and his sources have seen this coming for quite some time now, and if the Sun is correct, it means once again, Doomcock was right. Still, yesterday, ahead of this article, a flood of new articles appeared asking, is Doctor Who canceled? Is Ncuti Gatwa fired? Or is he being replaced? I made my video yesterday. Then a few hours after that, I saw this article from The Sun titled, Doctor Who Exterminated. BBC bin star Ncuti after Eurovision row. And in that article, they write, quote, Exterminated. Doctor Who's wokest ever lead star Ncuti Gatwa exits after just 2 series with show to be paused after ratings nosedive. Insiders believe a streaming giant, which has pumped in millions, will not renew its deal. Doctor Who star Ncuti Gatwa will exit the show after just 2 series. Woke storylines have seen ratings plummet. The actor is off after 2 series with no replacement likely for the Time Lord's regeneration on May 31st. Fans have turned off amid plots about incels and characters such as non-binary aliens. The news comes after Ncuti, 31, backed out of announcing the UK's jury scores in last weekend's Eurovision Song Contest, amid controversy among some at Israel's inclusion. A TV insider said, "Bosses were incredibly disappointed. Ncuti, as a doctor, is one of the corporation's most high-profile faces. His withdrawal was incredibly embarrassing. It caps what has been a largely depressing tenure in the TARDIS for Ncuti. Execs are likely to rest the 62-year-old show to consider who might revive its fortunes. Insiders believe Disney Plus, which has pumped in millions, will not renew its deal. And who can blame the rat for abandoning ship when the TARDIS is sinking so badly?" According to Paul Clifton on X, he says a data leak reveals Doctor Who on Disney Plus suffered a catastrophic 50% drop in streaming minutes throughout Series 14. The data is expected to cause shockwaves for the BBC and force questions at the highest level about Russell T. Davies's involvement in the handling of the £100 million budget.
£100 million? Shit. I don't even think that money would cover all of Ncuti's costume changes there.
He is a fashionable dandy, is he not?
Oh boy, well, he's a little less than dandy, but yeah, there is a certain amount of fashion involved.
One said, "It's unlikely we will see who Ncuti regenerates into, as the Beeb will keep options open. And if they do rest the show for years, it makes it virtually impossible to cast someone now." If this Sun article is correct, and the way they're presenting this, they seem to have high confidence in their sources, it means for Doomcock, Christmas came early this year. Because at this point, I literally get physically queasy whenever it's time to watch another episode. And on X the other day, in response to a Radio Times post advertising the upcoming Doctor Who episode Wish World, I replied, "Can I make a wish? I wish Doctor Who was canceled. I hope I get my wish." Well, my friends, sometimes wishes come true. Yes, it saddens me that the grandfather of franchises, Doctor Who, which has been running since 1963, has stumbled and fallen so badly, has been laid so low by creeps and weirdos, sacrificing an innocent family show on the soiled altar of sexual politics. But at this point, I feel that no Who at all is infinitely preferable to the twisted, sick parody it has become. So here's to the Sun. I hope their sources are spot on. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha.